There's something about the McLaren 720S that captures the imagination before you even press the start button. Maybe it's the alien-like design, the dramatic dihedral doors, or that unmistakable silhouette slicing through air like a fighter jet on wheels. Whatever it is, the 720S is more than just a car. It's a declaration, a bold, unapologetic announcement that performance, precision, and passion still reign supreme in the world of supercars. McLaren, the British manufacturer once known only for dominating Formula One circuits, has turned its racing DNA into a refined art form for the road. When the 720S was first introduced in 2017 as the successor to the 650S, it wasn't just an incremental upgrade. It was a total reinvention, built on a new platform, with a new engine, and a fresh philosophy that would redefine what a modern supercar could be. At the heart of the McLaren 720S is a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, codenamed M840T. Producing a staggering 710 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque, this powerplant doesn't just roar, it screams with ferocity. Paired with a lightning-quick 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, the 720S goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds. And if you keep your foot planted, it'll blitz past 124 miles per hour in only 7.8 seconds and continue climbing all the way to a top speed of 212 miles per hour. That kind of performance puts it in hypercar territory, yet the 720S is still technically a Super Series car within McLaren's lineup. But numbers only tell part of the story. What sets the 720S apart is how effortlessly it delivers its power. Unlike many turbocharged engines that rely on brute force and laggy delivery, the M840T is responsive, linear, and brutally efficient. The turbos spool quickly, and the car surges forward with an almost electric urgency. It's the kind of acceleration that makes your heart skip a beat, that pulls the corners of your mouth into a grin whether you want it or not. Yet, the 720S isn't just a straight-line monster. It's also a masterpiece of chassis engineering. Built on McLaren's monocage 2 carbon fiber tub, the car is remarkably light and rigid. The total dry weight sits at just under 2,900 pounds, making it one of the lightest in its class. This ultra-light structure allows for razor-sharp handling, precise steering, and an incredible sense of connection between car and driver. McLaren's proactive chassis control 2 suspension system plays a crucial role here. Using a network of sensors and hydraulic dampers, it constantly adapts to road conditions and driving inputs in real time. The result: a car that stays planted and poised through corners, yet still offers surprising comfort when you're just cruising. There are no traditional anti-roll bars. Instead, the suspension actively resists body roll while delivering a smooth, composed ride. In track mode, it becomes a surgical instrument, reading the tarmac like braille and giving the driver total confidence to push harder, brake later, and corner faster. And then there's the design, arguably one of the most stunning aspects of the 720S. Every surface, vent, and crease is sculpted with aerodynamic purpose. There's no excess, no fluff. Just pure, functional beauty. The headlights are integrated into large air intakes that channel air to the radiators. The rear features an active spoiler that rises and adjusts based on speed and braking demands. Even the doors are engineered to direct airflow into the engine bay and around the car, reducing drag and increasing downforce. The interior of the 720S is surprisingly refined. Yes, it's a performance machine through and through, but it doesn't sacrifice comfort or luxury. The cockpit wraps around the driver like a jet fighter's, with controls intuitively placed and visibility surprisingly good for a mid-engine car. The optional electrochromic glass roof can tint or clear at the push of a button, bathing the cabin in natural light or shielding you from the sun. Materials like Alcantara, carbon fiber, and fine leather dominate the cabin, giving it a modern, premium feel without going overboard. The digital instrument cluster is a piece of theater in itself. In normal mode, it displays all the usual information: speed, RPM, gear, and more. But switch to track mode, and the display folds down, revealing a slim strip of essential data, allowing the driver to focus entirely on the road. It's this kind of clever thinking that sets the 720S apart. It's not just about going fast, it's about giving the driver everything they need and nothing they don't. Driving the McLaren 720S isn't just an experience, it's an event. From the moment those butterfly doors rise to the moment the exhaust crackles as you lift off the throttle, every second behind the wheel feels special. It's not a car you just drive, it's a car you engage with, a machine that demands attention and rewards skill. It can be docile and easy around town, or it can become a snarling beast on the track. It's Jekyll and Hyde with a carbon fiber soul. And what makes the 720S truly remarkable is how accessible its performance is. Unlike some supercars that feel intimidating or unforgiving, the 720S wants to work with you. It encourages confidence, communicates through the steering, and always feels like it's on your side. Whether you're carving up canyon roads, launching down a straightaway, or simply admiring its reflection in a shop window, the 720S offers something few cars can: a sense of connection. It becomes an extension of the driver's will, translating thought into motion with unparalleled clarity. Since its debut, the McLaren 720S has earned universal acclaim from journalists, drivers, and enthusiasts alike. It's won countless awards, from Performance Car of the Year titles to Best-in-Class honors. But perhaps its greatest achievement is how it balances extremes. It's both brutal and beautiful, fast and forgiving, luxurious and lightweight. It's the embodiment of what a modern supercar should be, not just a status symbol, but a tool for driving purity. Over the years, McLaren has introduced several variants and special editions of the 720S, each one pushing the boundaries just a little further. There's the 720S Spider, with its retractable hardtop that adds open-air exhilaration without compromising structural integrity. There are limited-run MSO versions, featuring bespoke designs and performance tweaks. And then there's the GT3 race car, developed for endurance racing, proving that the 720S platform isn't just street legal, it's track-borne. But no matter which version you're looking at, the core DNA remains the same. It's about lightness, precision, and speed. It's about the pursuit of perfection through engineering and innovation. In a world where cars are getting heavier, more complicated, and more detached, the McLaren 720S remains a breath of fresh air. A car designed by enthusiasts, for enthusiasts. Of course, all of this comes at a price. The 720S is not a cheap machine. With a base price well north of $300,000, it sits firmly in the realm of dream cars. But for those lucky enough to own or even drive one, the value is immediately apparent. This isn't a car that blends in. It's a rolling sculpture, a conversation starter, a piece of kinetic art. It's the kind of car that makes you look back after you park it, just to make sure it's real. And yet, despite all its performance and prestige, the McLaren 720S doesn't shout for attention. It doesn't need to. It's confident in its capabilities,